For fuck's sake, YouTube. Rich, you're right. It's ridiculous. It's going good, Richie. For fuck's sake. So we got a shoe on head video. I got 2 beers for the video response. I don't think 2 is going to be enough. I don't currently have any more alcohol, but that's all right. Get through this. Why? Exposing the creepy child protection organization known as Prostasia. What the fuck? Fuck this shit, dude. I'm over it.
God has allowed me to live for one more day, and I'm going to make it your problem.
It should be legal to kill sick fucks, but what do I know?
So I found a thing, and I must tell you about the thing. When I see a thing, you gotta see a thing. That is the rules. That is what you signed up for when you hit subscribe. That and also like 1 video a month, but you can't always get what we want now, can we? Now some of you might actually already know about this, but
so check out Shoe on Head. She's a cute YouTuber, adult. Emphasis on the word adult, and she makes videos.
I just discovered it sort of recently, and I really wanted to talk about it.
So, like, you want to follow along with the cringe? I will post the link in chat. But fair warning, this is the kind of shit that makes me want to fucking drink. So subscribe to Shoe on Head.
Prostasia, a website dedicated to the protection of children.
Yeah, fuck Prostasia. They're a bunch of lying cocksuckers.
Sounds great, right? Who would be against a website dedicated to protecting children? What is wrong with you, Shoe? Well, many things. However, when you first look at the website, it looks like a good thing. But the more you read, the more you go, Now, before we get started, everything I'm going to say here is alleged. I'm not making any statements. This is based off of things on the website. This is based off of things I have read with my own 2 eyes. So if you have an issue, take it up with my lawyer. Okay, with that out of the way, 3, 2, 1. Recently, Prostasia created a Mac support group. So if you don't know what a MAP is, I have a plethora of videos about MAPs. I will link the playlist below. But a MAP is a minor attracted person. It is a politically correct term for pedophile. So yes, this whole-ass organization.
Fuck pedophiles, dude.
Is using the word MAP. We went from MAPs being a niche Tumblr thing.
That just makes Dora the Explorer that much more creepier. But that dude saying he's the map, he's the map, he's the map. Nope.
People sort of laughed off as a joke to this in 4 years. But put a pin in this because we will be unfortunately coming back to the map support group later on in this video. So Prostasia believes
fuck the Forbidden 4. It's just not that difficult. It's really not. It's simple enough. Fuck the Forbidden 4.
The best way to prevent child abuse, the solution to pedophilia is acceptance and normalization. Now, I personally believe there are several different solutions to pedophilia.
Yeah, there is a solution to pedophilia. It's called a bullet between their fucking sick fucking eyes. Remember when I said on my YouTube channel it's not always going to be equal and that's just all right? This is what I'm talking about. Okay, we got to draw the line at the Forbidden Four. That's just nope. Like, dude, this is so fucking gross. I can't even look at doing a video on this. This is just gonna give me fucking anxiety. Ugh.
Nine millimeter, 20 millimeter, 40 millimeter. I'm just kidding. If this was a website, if this was an organization actually dedicated to like helping these people get therapy, helping them get set up with real therapists, I wouldn't care. That would be great.
Yes. Encouraging sickos to get psychological help. No shit. Because there is just no, dude, that's just gross. There are people out there trying to make this shit, this creepy, disgusting child abuse shit, more accepted in our society, and it pisses me off. More than my trolls, YouTube. I literally had to go outside and smoke a goddamn cigarette before doing this video response because I was that fucking pissed. And now I'm out of cigarettes, but luckily I got some pipe tobacco. I got a solution for these sick bastards. It's called chemical castration. Second-time offenders, shoot them in the head. Chemical castration and severe amounts of therapy.
Great, that is what we want. Like, we want these people, like, you know, sort of away from society. We want them away from children and getting help. But this ain't that.
I'll drink to that, shield on head.
Well, this ain't that. You see, Prostasia is not recognized by the US government as a child protection organization. There are no professional therapists involved with this whatsoever. Professionals who work in child protective services have completely dismissed them. And childwelfare.gov does not list them anywhere in their thousands and thousands of child protective organizations. But despite all of that,
think of the children, man. This is so messed up.
It's literally tax exempted.
So this disgusting organization that hides behind this crap of child protective my Asperger's is tax exempt. A child molestation group is tax exempt. And I'm over here like, ugh.
It is a tax exempted pedophile club. So it's a church. My Catholic family is not going to like that. Just kidding. I love Jesus Christ. Father, Son, Holy Spirit, give us today a daily bread. Forgive us of our trespasses. In July 2019, PayPal ceased its relationship with Prostasia because it apparently violated policy on transactions involving, encouraging, promoting, facilitating, or instructing others to engage in illegal activity. Lil sus. Now, all over their website are words like free speech and sex positivity. Like, they recently had some webinar, and not even...
Yeah, but if you want to be sex positive on everything else, minus the Forbidden Four, that's different. What part of you don't? Okay, I'm not going to repeat the Forbidden Four because you already know what's up. Fuck sickos. Like, I'm over this shit. For fuck's sake. What part of children, dead bodies, and animals and your relatives you leave alone? What's so hard about that? blows my mind. There are people out there trying to make this a thing. And it just makes me sick to my fucking stomach, dude.
Joking, this is what it was called. Prostasia tries really hard to roleplay as this like hip, modern, inclusive organization. But at the end of the day, they're just another NAMBLA. They're just another Lincoln project. Now at this point, you're probably thinking, Shu, this isn't that bad. You know, maybe their heart is in the right place. Keep watching. An advisor to the Canadian Centre for Child Protection had to say this about Prostasia. Are there any Prostasia campaigns that don't undermine online child protection? They claim to be a child protection org, but it's hard to find an issue where they err on the side of actual child protection. Prostasia doesn't have a victim focus, full stop. The goals of Prostasia is very clearly to protect the feelings of grown-ass adults. That is their top priority. They have other priorities. Another thing they advocate for is the legalization of drawn CP. Now, I don't really know where I stand on this. Drawings are not real, just like fans.
Just because drawings aren't real doesn't mean you should be doing them. That's gross. That's where I stand on it.
Whatever. Nobody's getting hurt, and the main concern is children being hurt or exploited. Whether looking at material like that is harmful, that's like a whole different debate, a whole different video. But like, look, I can literally draw a stick figure right now. Ready? Let's give her big milkers. There we go. Awooga, right? Well, she's under 18. There are federal agents at your door. But another battle they are fighting is for the legalization of child sex dolls. Recently, some mother had to fight to get a doll removed from being sold because it was based on her 8-year-old daughter.
Oh, that is so gross.
Theirs, and I'm not joking.
God damn it, that is so gross. God fucking Jesus Christ. We're not even halfway through the fucking video yet, and I'm already halfway out of this beer. God, that's so gross. I would encourage these sick fucks to get some psychological help. Because if you are sexually attracted to any form of underage human, period, you're messed up in the head, dog. Nope.
Is to abolish the sex offender registry. Now, why would Prostasia want to abolish sex offender registry? Well, let's talk about who runs.
You got my thoughts on the sex offendery list? It needs to go back to the way it was. So, like, if you were a little too drunk and you got caught peeing in the park after dark at like 3 o'clock in the morning, and the cops saw you, and no one but you and the cop are outside, and you got an indecent exposure charge, you were on the list that said public urination. But some bigoted cocksucker decided they wanted to protect sick fucks. So now the sex offendery list says you're just on the list. It doesn't say what you're on there for, because people were going around and killing pedophiles. They were finding them on the sex offendery list and going around killing them. And some bigoted asshole said we have to change that.
Prostasia, shall we? Who is behind this organization? In May 2020, somebody asked the founder of Prostasia, Jeremy Malcolm, if they accepted self-admitted pedophiles as volunteers. Jeremy Malcolm replied, "We don't make a policy of asking people about their sexuality before they are allowed to volunteer."
That is not a sexuality. We're not going to make it a sexuality. That's just fucking disgusting. Like, fuck off. It should be legal to kill these sick fucks, dude.
Their sexuality.
The look on Shoe on Head's face pretty much sums up how I'm feeling. Like, where's the weed? Where's the alcohol? Because I cannot cope with this right next trip. Fuck these goddamn assholes. Bunch of sick fucks.
Right. The Council of Ghouls consists of convicted sex offender Guy Hamilton Smith. And they also had convicted sex offender Jeff White on board for a while. So I think we figured out why they want to get rid of the sex offender registry. By the way, when a family lawyer called into question.
Okay, so Prostasia, you talk about protecting children, but if you're trying to abolish the sicko offendery list, something tells me you're full of shit, and what your real intentions are, you fucking nasty ass motherfucker.
Jeff White's sketchy history of, child diddling. The family lawyer received threats from Jeremy Malcolm, the founder, that basically said, "You leave us alone, we'll leave you alone. Capiche?" And after that, they apparently stopped disclosing who works for them. They stopped disclosing the staff, the volunteers. It's just a big mystery now. But don't worry, it's not all convicted sex offenders. They also have clinical psychologist Dr. James Cantor, who had to say this: "Speaking as a gay man, I believe we should include the P. To do otherwise is to betray the principles that give us all."
No, stop. Dr. James Cantor, go fuck yourself, you nasty motherfucker. Dr. James Cantor said, as a gay man, he says that he believes that they should include pedophiles along with the other LGBTQ plus blah, blah, blah. So fucking gross, dude. Fuck off. Fuck you. What the fuck is wrong with people, dude? No, this is what I'm talking about. Okay, we're not going to make pedophilia a sexuality. Fuck you to the moon. That's so fucking gross, dog. And this is the kind of crap that's going to make your people look bad. I'm sorry, but it's the truth. Thank you, Lucifer. Not all gay people are like this fucking sick asshole, but like, what the fuck people are these people on, man? I'm over this shit.
Right. For the last time, gay, male, male, lesbian, female, female, bi, female, male, pedo, adult, child. It has nothing to do with gender. It has nothing to do with sexuality. Children can be male or female. Pedos can be straight, gay, bi. As the CEO of bisexuality, we disavow. But like, I know this is a weak comparison, but seriously, this would be like making any one of my sick fetishes part of the LGBTQ alphabet. Like, yeah, guys, we need to add S to LGBT. Lesbian, gay, bi, trans, spit in my mouth. It's not how that works. They can't sit with us. But they also had a nice woman named Sheila who worked with them for a little while, and she had this to say on Christmas, December 2019. Merry Christmas.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, God. Oh, God. Ugh. This is way grosser than that Starburst story that Terrence Popp had to do. Dude, it's so gross. Oh, God. I don't even want to read this tweet. I'm so grossed out. But Sheila Van Den Henville Collins, you're a nasty cunt.
To everyone, including the Nepophiles, pedophiles, hebephiles, and ebahebephiles, who have to put up with people like blank, virtue signaling, and perpetuating stigma every single day of the year.
It's not about perpetuating and virtue signaling. It's about morals. What the... Oh, God. Oh god, this video is. Why am I watching this? Oh god, this is so gross, YouTube.
Now, if you are a normal person,
yeah, a normal person would say, you don't touch kids or babies or any of that shit. That's fucking disgusting, dude. And kids are the whole reason why you don't want to have sex in the first place, because you might accidentally have them. A normal person will go, yeah, that makes sense, but this bitch that shoe on head is talking about.
and therefore you do not know what a nephiophile is. A nephiophile is someone who is attracted to babies.
What? It's just, oh my god, that's so fucking gross, dude. Jesus Christ. Ugh. God damn it. God fucking damn it. Oh god, dude. Oh god, dude. I really wish I would have walked down to the store and bought more alcohol for this. Oh well. 2 beers will have to do, I guess. It's the feeling of I want to go into a nice quiet room where nobody can hear me and scream as loud as I can until I feel all better. But that's not going to make this shit stop, is it? So we see Shoe on Head putting on some kind of fancy spacesuit. Look, Shoe on Head, she's gorgeous, man. 1,000. That I can understand. But you know what I'm saying, YouTube? Like, good God, dude. $375 million years ago.
So where does their
That little skit she did was funny, but anyways.
funding come from? Well, cryptocurrency. Of course, but also get this. Amazon Smile. You could literally
No,
select them
dude.
as a carriage
Stop.
So while I was doing my sleuthing around at 4 a.m. like a fucking freak.
Okay, you want to donate money to save animals? But donating money to this disgusting pedophile organization is beyond bullshit, dude. Anybody who does that can go fuck themselves hard, dude. Like, straight up.
High off adrenaline, just absolutely on my QAnon.
I would donate money to stop this crap.
On grind. I actually found the director of the organization.
So, what's this fucking cocksucker's name?
Found the director.
The director of Prostasia, whatever the fuck. Noah Berlatsky. Fuck you to the moon.
Of the organization. Meet Noah Berlatsky, the
nasty motherfucker.
Main character of this story. Now, our friend Noah has some interesting takes. Pedophiles are essentially a stigmatized group.
Wow! No shit! Okay, so here's a smart tweet from Noah himself. I use the word smart sarcastically. Pedophiles are essentially a stigmatized group. Certain people get designated as deviants. People hate them because it's disgusting that the thought of people having sex with kids is so gross. You know, kids should not be having sex until they're out of high school and in college and mature enough to make that decision for themselves. With kids their own age who are also in college. God damn it, dude. A stigmatized group. Well, gee, I wonder why. I wonder why, YouTube, he said as sarcastically as he could imply. Oh, God, this is so gross. And yes, there are people out there trying to get shit like this legal, and it pisses me off, YouTube. More than you'll ever fucking know. There are people trying to make it a sexuality, like being gay or straight or lesbian or bisexual. And I'm like, nope. We're not doing this crap. Would you let someone else fuck your underage daughter right in front of you? If the answer is no, then why the fuck do you support these sick fucks, Mr. Noah Berlatsky? Huh? You fucking nasty bastard. Giggity goo, not alright. Oh, that's nasty. No, damn. Oh, yes. Disgusting would be the word.
Certain people get designated as deviants.
Okay, if you are sexually attracted to SS Sniper Wolf, or in this case, Shoe on Head, both very attractive young of-age ladies, that I can comprehend. But this is just, I can't make sense of this. I'm like, no, dude, stop.
People hate them.
Well, gee, I can't imagine why pedophiles get so much hatred in our society, he said with the most sarcastic tone he could possibly manage. God, that's gross. Ugh. To quote Ron White, they call me tater salad. Bet you wish you had one of these. And things that make you go, ugh.
Yes. And parents are tyrants. Parents.
And he then goes on to say that parents are tyrants. The word parent is an oppressive class like rich people or white people. And there he goes, blaming white people. Jesus fucking Christ. I am so sick of that. That's for another video. Don't even know. He says that there are things you can do to try to minimize the abuse that's endemic to the parent/child relationship, but it's always going to be there. Okay. Crack open this beer before I lose my fucking mind. It doesn't have to be there.
Is an oppressive class, like rich people or white people.
And speaking of the rich, why don't we tax the rich? We're not saying they have to pay more than their fair share, but maybe pay the same as the working middle class. Because, and that's for a whole different video. Well, the poor can't pay taxes because they're poor. The rich refuse to do it because they have all this money. So who gets fronted with the bill? The middle class working people. This is how they keep the rich rich and the poor poor. That is the goddamn truth.
He also wrote a few blogs on the Prostasia website. Child sex workers' biggest threat, the police.
What? And the flying. Well, of course, I'm glad that there are police officers taking these sick fucks down, dude. Kids should be coloring books, jumping in puddles, and just being kids. Sex is for adults and with other adults, period. How is this even why are there people trying to make this a thing? don't be in a rush to grow up, because once you lose your childhood, you're gonna miss it. And when shit's gone, it's gone. When it's gone, it's gone. So fuck Prostasia, these fucking sick motherfuckers.
Okay, let's back up for a second. There's no such thing as a child sex worker, Noah. That's called a human trafficking victim. This one is called the
No
science
shit. Preach it, shoe on head.
behind adolescent autonomy. Should a 15-year-old be able to vote? Should a 13-year-old be able to decide?
Okay, when I was a kid, I grew up watching cartoons like Sailor Moon and Tenchi Muyo. And as a kid, watching those shows, I had crushes on the cartoon characters. That's perfectly natural for a kid at that age. But this is just no. This is a no bueno.
When to go to bed?
Watching Freakazoid, I had a crush on Cobra Queen when I was a kid.
Should a 16-year-old be able to decide to?
No, dude. If you're voting, should be left to 18 and above, unless of course you're voting for your class president. That's kind of different.
Sex with their significant other? Should a 12-year-old be allowed to choose what to eat and what not to eat for dinner, rather than outsourcing our ethics?
They're trying to compare food to this.
And ill-informed readings of neuroscience data? We need to acknowledge that the real corrupter of judgment, of kindness, of tolerance, is power. If we refuse to let young people advocate for themselves.
Yes, but just because young people are able to make decisions doesn't mean they're mature enough to understand the consequences of their actions. Fuck this Noah asshole, dude.
Or refuse to grant them bodily autonomy, it is not because there is something wrong with their decision-making capacity, it is because there is something wrong with ours. Therefore, let me touch your children. No idea what he's getting at here.
No shit.
Echo chamber of alt-right conspiracy theorists and sexual conservatives who wield the stigma around pedophilia as a potent weapon to undermine the progress of the LGBT movement. So it is true that years ago and still today, it was used to fearmonger about gay people. And all gay people aren't pedophiles, obviously. But here's the flaw in what you said.
Yeah, and this is what pisses me off. I know several people in my life who are gay. And the fact that you're trying to undermine the LGBTQ plus community with this pedophile bullshit is going to set them back decades, dude, years. You know what fucking kills me? There are people out there trying to legalize this fucking sick shit, and I'm over here like, what about cannabis? I mean, we're in the middle of a pandemic. Our economy sucks more dick than a hooker at a truck stop. People are rioting, depressed. It's good beer. Right now, I'm sipping on a Snake River Pale Ale from the Snake River Jackson Hole, Wyoming Brewing Company. Most definitely delicious. Support your local breweries. Yes.
You are.
The problem.
Wow, look at all these crazy conservatives calling the LGBT community messed up.
Oh, the reason why is because there are people who are trying to use the LGBTQ community as a platform to try to legalize this sick shit. And it pisses me off. Like, oh, well, if two dudes are allowed to fuck each other in the ass, it's like, no, dude, we're not having that argument, dog. Because they're consenting adults. Kids do not understand sex. They don't understand what it implies or the mental and physical consequences or any of that shit. kids are too immature to understand this shit. This is why. God damn it, dude. Do you think kids have a concept of what sex is? Fuck no, they don't. Look, mommy and daddy are wrestling. That's all they know of it, dude. They don't understand. You know what I'm saying? Whatever happened to just letting kids be kids and like not touching them and all this, you know what I'm saying? Like, leave kids the fuck alone, dude.
Well, yeah, but what does that have to do with you? So I also just found out. He's written something about how Bernie Sanders has to be.
Oh. No, fuck you attacking Bernie Sanders, you piece of fucking shit. So anyway, here's a piece that Noah wrote about why attacking elitists serves the interests of the wealthy. Bernie Sanders' misguided attacks on the liberal elite. Oh my fucking God, dude. So you try to bring politics and a group of people who have had to struggle. I'm so pissed right now, dude. Ooh.
Nicer to the liberal elite?
This Noah Berlatsky is a big-ass fucking retard if I ever saw one. Holy crap. Now, calling this guy retarded is an insult to retards.
That's just
This Noah Berlatsky is a fucking cunt.
funny to me. Then I was thinking to myself, why does this Noah dude's account look so familiar? Turns out, he's the fucking journalist who got mad at me like a year ago for criticizing the Netflix movie Cuties.
Oh, major shocker!
Audiences hate it because they...
If that doesn't tell you what this Noah fucker is really about, oh my God, dude. Ugh. It's bad enough we overly sexualize of-age women, making them feel like crap, so when they hit puberty and their boobs aren't the right size, they sit there and they fucking pout because they're fat and they're disgusting. And it's like, honey, wait till you're in college. You'll grow into them. Don't worry about your looks. Worry about getting good grades and developing a personality and being a real woman, damn it. So this Noah fucker said, and I quote, audiences hate the movie Cuties because there's a moral panic right-wing campaign targeting it, fueled in part by racism and sexism, directed at a black woman filmmaker. Oh, for fuck's sake. This guy is a real fucking piece of work. You know that? Just, god damn, fucking absolute trash, dude. Absolute fucking trash. No disrespect to the band t-shirt. There you go. Yes.
There's a moral panic right-wing campaign targeting it.
And then you gotta make this an issue about race and sexism, you sick fucking bastard. If you were a 11, 12, 13-year-old boy watching Cuties, it would be different. Because those are chicks your own age, okay? But they... No, dude. Just no, stop.
Fueled in part by racism and sexism.
Sarath says, wrong, asshole, leftist like Shoehead and...
Directed at a black woman filmmaker. Wrong, leftists like Shoehead and Bosch are critical of the film. Shoehead is a notorious alt-right asshole. Also, you just tagged 2 aggressive, horrible accounts. Please delete that tweet. You're putting people on the thread at risk.
Oh, boo-hoo! Boo-hoo, wah, poor widow Noah's got his widow feelings hurt. Wah, go fuck yourself. Shoe on Head is a notorious alt-right asshole. Also, you just tagged in 2 aggressive, horrible accounts. Please delete that tweet. You're putting people on the thread at risk. Fuck yourself. The fact that this fucking asshole supports sickos, I could give 4 fucks less if it puts your little fucking bitch thread at risk. Go fuck yourself, dude.
Oh yes, and that reminds me. Do you remember this guy who said I was too mean to pet pets?
I feel that only at around the age of 4 are children perhaps able to consent to sexual acts.
No! This sick fuck did not just say that.
Go to jail! Well, he got arrested.
Internet troll Amos Yee charged with child porn. Major shocker. Want to sniff it? No. Oh my God, he really just said the age of consent should be at what? Oh God, that was so gross. I have friends who have been through some shit. And whenever I hang out with these certain friends, the stories they would recount of the abuse and seeing how psychologically it fucked that person up. You have no idea, YouTube. Having sex is an adult thing. And sure, when I was a kid growing up, I had some really hot of age female teachers growing up, but I would probably be a lot more messed up than I already am if one of those female of age teachers would have done some shit. Oh, but that's right. When it comes to pedophiles and like teachers teaching our kids, when it's a female, how hot was she? When it's a dude, oh, he's a creepy asshole.
All my haters are demons. May they not see the gates. Amen. So let's
don't demonize demons like that, honey. Demons aren't like that.
go back to that Mac support group. Let's read a little more about it. Community rules. 1. You must be committed to never engaging in sexual activity with a child. Well, the organization already broke rule number 1. But anyway, rule number 2. You must be at least 13 years old to join this chat.
Wait, what?
In case you missed that, 13 years old. So that means there are whole ass adults who admit they are attracted to children in private chat rooms with children. I'm going to commit a war crime.
I'm gonna drinking a beer and fuck this shit. I saw the Shoe on Head video and I'm like, yeah, I want to grab my beers and do a video response.
I am going to commit several war crimes. So here's a screen cap of apparently what goes on in said chats. What's your age of attraction? Little boys are perfect. I think 1 to 7. Mine's 1 to 10. As long as it's before puberty, pretty much just an innocent support club dedicated to protecting children. My ass.
My fucking ass, she says. Yeah, no shit.
So I'm actually editing this video right now. And while I was collecting screen caps, I saw an address at the bottom of their website. So I was curious. And I Googled it. And I swear to fucking God, right across the street from the building listed on their website is an elementary school. There's the elementary school, and there's the building.
Jesus fucking
There's
H.
their building, there's the elementary school.
That is messed up. Stop. Prostasia's headquarters is right across the street from an elementary school. Oh my fucking God, dude. You know, when I look at kids, I see innocence, a mind not yet corrupted by how miserably fucked off our world really is. And it's precious, and it's just like, oh, I remember being that innocent once. And that's why I don't understand why people do the things that they do, man. It's fucking disgusting.
200 feet away. No, really, what the is this? You couldn't even write this. I don't like it. Sorry, I don't like it. I don't like
I
it.
wouldn't. Don't be sorry. This is fucked up, Sean Head.
I beg
I'm
you.
right there with you, hon.
They have a forum. Let us now go. Read the big-brained discussion. I commonly hear the phrase insert sexual activity should be legal as long as it's done between consenting adults. What does Prostasia think about the possibility of instead using the term consenting persons? Consenting adults is an unrealistically exclusionary term. But changing subjects, do you know the age of consent here in Brazil is 14 years old? It's an interesting fact, isn't it? No. Wow, there's another Brazilian here at the forum. I didn't know. What's going on, Brazil? Pedophiles are usually friendly and happy. Sometimes they do things they shouldn't, like breaking some law, but they usually try to reduce that to a minimum whenever possible. Head means child. Bile is lover. Bile doesn't actually refer to pure sexual. Cope, officer, you don't understand. I am in love with the 2-year-old. Did you know that even the sex offender registry is based on the stranger danger propaganda?
The stranger danger prop. That's the thing. Jesus Christ, these people need fucking help. God, like, fuck's sake. So drink with me and say it with me. Fuck pedophiles.
The stranger. Danger propaganda is this. Very ugly, repulsive, hairy, fat, antisocial male who has no social life, who lurks around schools and gives sugar candy to children so children can follow him. Yes, the stranger danger propaganda is behind the sex offender registry. These registries are based on emotion and fear.
It's not based off of emotions and fears, you stupid motherfuckers. It's based off of common sense, good morals. God damn it, dude. We're at the 18-minute mark, and we got 23 minutes and 30 seconds. Dude, shout out to all my fans. Thank you for supporting me. When I get depressed because there are people like this trying to legalize disgusting, fucked off shit, and it makes me question humanity and why the fuck I'm even on this stinking planet anymore. My fans are there to remind me, hey man, you're a good motherfucker, so don't let these assholes crap on your worldview of people.
And outrages for isolated cases that were propagated and exaggerated by the media. So people thought that kidnappings, rape, and abuse were everywhere. The fact that whole laws, registries, fears, and ideas are based on the stereotypical boogeyman simply proves that pedophilia is nothing more than a baseless fear. Why do people have problems admitting that pedophilia doesn't exist? It's entirely made up concept that's used to describe
Jesus Christ, there are people who think like this?
sex between adult people and young people. Obscenity laws, in and of themselves, should be abolished. I personally think that non-offending files could become part of the LGBT community. Adults are often touch deprived. Our workplaces are conscious of sexual harassment.
Just because adults are often touch deprived doesn't mean shit. Okay? It doesn't mean shit. What's wrong with just going out to the bar and like the chick sitting next to you? She might be like 10 years older than you, but it's still of age. I cannot fucking begin to understand what makes people do this shit.
And society has broadened culturally. Our need for touch is often fulfilled by children. The belief that pedophiles are sadistic abusers by nature is deeply ingrained in law enforcement culture. I don't know about everyone else, but when someone tells me, insert person here, touched a child, my reaction is, okay, if touching a child is a crime, then every parent should be in prison.
Do not. Oh. Keep in mind, this is on the Prostasia website's forum. Some sick fuck said if touching a child is a crime, then every parent should be in prison. There was a big difference, YouTube, between giving your child a hug and sticking your dick inside of them, you fucking twisted motherfuckers. There's a big difference between giving your child a hug and forcing your pussy on them. Big difference. Big fucking difference. If there's... Fucking a child is a crime. Giving them a hug and saying, it's okay, you'll get them next time, champ. Big difference, YouTube. Holy fucking shit. Why are we even having this conversation? I hope you made it to the end of the video, and my beer's already about to be gone. 1 second.
Got him! Where would you want to live? My answers are Japan, Germany. Hard choice between Japan and USA. For some reason, I've thought about this, and it's been a factor in deciding where I want to move, even if I have zero plans on doing so. Well, I'll just go ahead and tell you guys, LOL, also Japan. Moving to Finland, it's not Japan, but it's so much easier to move to Finland, since Finland is pretty much the Japan of Europe when it comes to their laws, so that's nice. Anyway, thanks and good luck to you all. Unlike most anarchists, I believe that the concept of age-based hierarchy can and should be abolished. On Twitter, there appears to be a large amount of people who support making it a felony to look at children in public for sexual arousal. I'd like to see them try and stop me. I think we have lost the war. What war, you may ask? The war for sexual rights, of course.
Okay, you don't get sexual rights when you're doing this shit. Okay, there are people out there who are gay, lesbian, straight, LGBTQ+. They have had to fight for sexual rights because they do not do this shit.
They can't understand that pedophilia is an entirely made-up word. They can't understand that a majority of rapes are made by someone the child already knows. Rips in quotes. The sheer audacity to use this Holocaust poem in defense of pedophilia, unparalleled. Why are maps any more likely to commit criminal offenses? Maps love children. They don't hurt them. I was a minor when I first started talking to maps on the internet. Wholesale hatred of men who admit attraction to teenage girls is a sickness of modern society, in part caused by homosexuality and interracial relationships.
Oh, that is bullshit.
Progress isn't made by appealing to the ruling class. The f you mean ruling class? The ruling class are pedophiles like you. Why do you think Jeff Bezos built a rocket? When you're that rich and powerful, you don't have a soul anymore. You don't feel feelings anymore. The only way you get any sort of dopamine rush is when you shoot yourself into space with children. Prostasia doesn't have
No
a
shit.
victim focus at all. All of their energy goes towards the normalization and the acceptance of pedophilia, hiding behind the left's language of social justice and the more libertarian rights language of free speech. They're basically just trying to hijack parts of every movement. So when I brought this up on Twitter, somebody who follows me was like, this is cancel culture. They were confused. They didn't understand why I was going on this witch hunt against an organization that was clearly, just trying to help people. So I've said this in other videos before, but I was one of those people that fell for this rhetoric. I believed it until I did more digging. You believe that there's good in everyone. You believe in rehabilitation. So do I. Tolerance is a great thing. But there's a line. And this is the line.
Thank you, Shoe on Head. Thank you.
Do not have to tolerate everything. Do not let these people take advantage of your kindness.
Thank you.
That is the most serious I will ever be on this channel. But yeah, I just needed to talk about this because tax-exempted organization. So thank you guys for watching. If you would like to help support the channel and donate to my Patreon, that would be amazing. This video was most definitely demonetized. Understandably. I appreciate the help from my patrons. I love you all. And follow me on Twitter. And that's it. Bye.
God damn it, YouTube. Yeah, fuck sickos. There's your video response.